So it says we're live. Hopefully I am. Let's see them. And Nirvana on today. Nirvana merch. Go check them out. They're a good band. I love the band at least. Just waiting for some people to come in. Hopefully. Okay, so let's wait for someone's watching. Zero people's watching. Someone's watching. One like. There we go. Perfect. There we go. Perfect. So we're live. Just wait for some more people to come in and we'll be talking on here for a little bit. Just trying to manage some other stuff on my phone. And my iPad. Just got a crap ton of stuff because it's getting to be spring. Thanks. Feeling good. Feeling good. Feeling better. My cousin's editing the new video, so he's feeling good. He's feeling good. We're both feeling good, so feeling way better. Yep, he has. You too. You at the cabin today? Grandpa? My grandpa's watching this, so. One lake so far. It's gonna go up with you if you were going up, because just want to blow some stink off. I've been cooped up inside for forever. So anyways, a few weeks ago, I shaved down this stick right here. And then I shaved down another, like, small stick. And I decided I was going to make, like, a hammer type thing out of it. So then I, okay, well, I'll have to talk to Mom and see what's going on. Hold on. So then, back talking to this, I just wrapped some twine around here. Then there's a little bit of white string, like just regular yarn that I wrapped around here just to hold this piece in um, in the little piece, like right here, because I made like a little divot in here with the chisel. Just chiseled like a little chunk out of here so that this would fit in here. And then wrap some twine around here to hold this in. Put a nail in here. Right there. And then will do. So then I just wrap the twine around there, cut a little bit of some blaze orange paracord in case I drop it in the woods, and then wrap that around, then put some more twine up the thing here. Now it's like a hammer type of thing, or you could like put it in the ground and like make some rows of whatever for like gardening and stuff. I already tried it yesterday. It works. See the dirt on there. So yeah. One thing. I'll be back. So if you guys don't already, if you don't have a planner, like a year planner, so like this one has 2024, 2025, so it'll go for 2 years. A little bit of 2026, I believe, is how these work. But it gives you like each month of the year all the way through February, then it goes to March all the way to the end of 2025. Then it doesn't go into 2026. Never mind. My old one used to, but then I got this new one. It just gives you like some extra notes like name, address, city, state, zip code, phone, email, contacts. You could just use as a in here like a contact book too. Which I like these little planners because they're small. Keep them in your vehicle or whatever, wherever you need them, and keep a pencil in there too. Then they got this planner belongs to whatever. And you just say like this planner belongs to Everett, or this planner belongs to whatever your name is. Goals and plans. It's got goals and plans for 2024 and 2025 that each month. Is that? It's got all the holidays. So you won't forget holidays. Most of them have this. I don't know if every planner will have all of these. Then it's got the yearly calendar in there too. Habit tracker, which I don't even know what that is. And then it goes to the planner, like the planning stuff for each day or whatever. So I think now we'll go over with my phone acting up with all the with like the what call it, with all the like the videos where the microphone wasn't working too well. We're gonna recap every single one, the 2 videos, and I'll go over the one that I got real good. So I'm probably gonna end the live here at about 20-ish minutes because I gotta do some other stuff today. Probably I gotta go talk to my mom and see something. So, but it can wait a little bit. Thank you guys so much for the 4.8K on the chainsaw tree cutting down. Now, I did give credit to the guy that made the video, so I didn't just use his video like a lot of green screen kids will do. I green screened myself on there watching it, and everybody on the video needs to stop saying you've never seen a tree cut down. Of course I've seen a tree cut down. This is my whole comment section. See, this one guy, green screen isn't the way to go with your channel, to grow your channel. I gave credit to the guy. It's fine. As long as I gave credit, I'm good. And he wants me to show us my chainsaws, which is my grandpa's chainsaws, but they're also the ones that I have too, that we both are going to have to share by the time I start getting to that age where I got to start cutting down more trees. And then I have my mini chainsaw that works really, really, really well. It's like a 6-inch, I think. This is my whole comment section. You have never seen a tree cut down. I have. It's just crazy how it exploded. Because it was. That tree, fully exploded. And to make matters worse, you can't see it when it falls because you're covering everything. You can see everything. You can see it. Come on, buddy. If you're hating on me, just don't watch my videos. That's all it takes. I'm sorry if you don't like my content. If you don't like me, just don't watch me then. Simple as that. I do this every day. It's live. You've never seen a tree being cut down. Dude, I'm a small tree. This is what I said. Dude, I'm a small tree logger. Of course I've seen a tree cut down. I've seen big trees cut down. So you cut down small trees. So you cut down small bushes or something because that's what small trees are, or they're 4-year-old ash trees. No, I cut big trees. I started a little bit ago. That's what I mean. Biggest saw you got, Steel 290, I believe, is what the biggest saw we have. I'd say that's pretty small in my book. I said, whatever you say. What's the biggest tree you've cut down? 10-inch, probably, ish. Not too big, but we don't have much bigger than 14-inch on where I'd be cutting on our property. So that is a tiny tree. The Steel 290, this is someone else. That is a tiny tree. A Steel 290 is 50 cc. I run a 65 cc. That is a small saw. So what? It's a saw. I don't know why it's a big deal to everybody on this comment section. I don't know what's going on, but everybody needs to stop saying you've never seen a tree cut down and just, if you don't like the content, just don't watch it. Simple as that. So anyways, get back to, I'll try to listen to this one. My mic has been, oh, that's what that one is. So, the first one, when I first got my phone, when this whole issue started happening, I figured it out. So, I have a PlayStation 4 for for playing like Farming Simulator and different games and stuff. I bought the PlayStation 4 game console, and it came with that little like microphone that you put like on your shirt right here and like talk when you're like when you like screen record your screen. So that's what I'm going to use, and I plug it into my phone here with a little Apple adapter port, and then I use the microphone to talk. That's what I'm going to have to start doing, which really sucks because I used to just be able to go like this and just talk, but not anymore because it's not how it works. So the first video was what was it? Hold on, I'm trying to remember. Oh yeah, when I first got my phone, because this computer, my dad's old computer, he gave it to me. The computer I'm using right now to stream this live. It The battery was like expanded, and it was pushing up on like the trackpad on here. So, like, just pushing up on. You can't see it. It was pushing up on it, and it was making it so you can't use the trackpad. So then we had to get that figured out. So we just had to get a new battery, and now it works just fine. So the battery's almost dead on it. So anyways, the battery was like expanded on there. So then we were gonna drop this off at the repair. Oh my god, stutter. The repair place in town here, and we couldn't because we were getting my phone the same day. So, and it takes forever to get a phone because you got to transfer everything over. It's my dad's old phone, so it took even longer because he had to transfer the stuff from this phone over to his phone, his new phone. He got a new phone. He had to transfer all that data that he had on there over to his phone. So it was a pain in the butt, but we got her done. It took like my whole afternoon, ate away at times, so we couldn't drop this off, but then we got it later. We got it in later that week and all fixed up. And then he got a new computer. His new computer started acting up. So then he had to go back to using this one. So then it prolonged my getting use of it pretty fast. So then I had to then he had to bring his in, and I think it was like battery issue again, and then like some sensors and stuff. It like just would boot up slow, saying that this was doing, and just being all weird. So then, anyways, the whole video basically said, if you don't know how long it takes to get a phone, like a new phone, how to get a new phone, it takes a long time. Is basically what that whole video said. So that's what the video said. So then I ended up making another video because I thought maybe it was like I tried putting the phone closer to me to just experiment, and it sounded fine when I hit the little check mark on Shorts, creator or whatever, and then when it uploaded, it was crappy audio again. So then I figured out that I can use that to use it because my old phone worked just fine. But when I got this new phone, it did not work. Oh. Heck. See that? See that? Every time I turn it on, it's like a flashlight. Well, that's weird. What the heck? Anyways, it just didn't work, the microphone. So then, anyways, in the next video, hold on, I gotta go grab something again. Alright, we're back. So as long as you got a regular old dollar bill, all you need to do is take this, like, for me as a logger, my grandpa taught me this. So me as a logger, all you need to do is lay it out, like, on a log, like, so here's one. The dollar bill is 6 inches long. What's 6 times 4? 24. That's 2 feet. So you go 1, you mark on the, just take your finger and mark on the log where it was, slide it over, 2, 3, 4. And then you lay that out 4 times, the dollar bill, 1, 2, 3, 4. And that'll give you a 2-foot log for firewood. So that's another thing I learned new. Well, I've known that one, but I couldn't think of anything that night, and then it just kind of stopped going on because the whole mic issue, which I've learned a lot in the past. But I have a notebook that has stuff in it, but I forgot to write all those down that I've learned in the past, which sucks because I've learned a lot in the past few weeks, like a lot. I've been with my grandpa quite a bit, learning logging and stuff and all that. And then the next, is that it? I think that's it. Hold on. Check my channel. Then we'll recap the first one. That's right. And then I actually have something that might work. Let me just show you guys something. So, preview, well, not preview, but just show you something. So, if I can get this untied. There we go. So this ribbon right here, hopefully it's still intact because I'm hoping I can use it. This is red logging ribbon, right? I believe it's what you call it, red. Yeah, red logging ribbon. They make the orange kind too. They have green and what's the other color? I don't want to tell you guys wrong. A new series called What I Learned New Today. And it's every single day there's going to be a new video of what I learned new. So today I was talking to my grandpa, and he's going to be watching this. Hi, Grandpa. And he's watching this right now, too. Probably. He's told me, or he was earlier, that there was this thing called succession planning that I never knew about. He told me the one for trees because he owns land. And I never knew that, so that's what I learned new today. It's if you cut down trees, you gotta leave some more for regrowth. And then the other thing I learned new was that the blue and green flags that are on trees, you can cut those trees down. And I didn't know that either. And my grandpa has all sorts of flags, and the red and orange ones don't cut down, which I knew that. So for everybody that doesn't know that, here you go. So for everybody, that was the first What I Learned New video. So these are the red flags, and then the orange flags, you don't want to cut down those trees. But the blue and green flags, which I thought that's what it was, you can cut down. But you also got to think about the thing that I said, the first one, succession planning, which is where you don't cut every single tree down. You got to look around. I remember what I learned new. I'm going to try to remember it. It was a lot of info. So if everybody knows pi, 3.14, right? So if let's pull the calculator up. So if loggers always keep a tape measure in your bag or pocket, whatever you use to carry your equipment around and stuff. Keep a ruler. I'm sure the big loggers know that, but if you're just starting, just like I was last spring. It's almost about time I started logging about now. you gotta keep a ruler in there, at least a ruler, like a flimsy one. Like I have not a ruler, flimsy like tape measure. That's what I meant. Tape measure, not ruler. Tape measure. Um, but I have like one of them, like hard ones, not like hard, but like that yellow that like cuts you like aluminum foil like type of sound whenever you like bend it. I have that kind, and it wraps all the way around. You gotta wrap it all the way around the tree. So let's say the tree was, I think it's 7, no, 10 inches. I believe. Don't get me wrong. I'm gonna have to talk to my grandpa again, but I'm pretty sure it goes by inches. So if it was a 10-inch tree, put 10 in the calculator, and then you want to put what is it? I think it's times 3.14. Don't get me wrong. Again, I'll make another video. I'll make a short on this. Don't listen to me right now. I'm just trying to remember. And then you times 3.14. I believe it's times. I'm not quite sure. You hit equals. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's times. So you want to go 31.4 feet. Like, no, 31.4 yards. 31.4 yards. You'd want to go like away from whatever tree you just measured, and then you can cut that tree. Pretty sure that's how it goes. Not quite sure. I'm gonna make a video once I know for sure, which should be coming out soon. I'm hoping to post a lot more. But yeah, and I really wish I made a video on this. I mean, I kind of made a video of like the shaving. That's what video I'm working on right now, or my cousin's editing right now. But all you really do is chisel a little piece out. Yes, it did split down the middle with a chisel, so you got to be kind of careful. But that's why I put the twine right here to like, because I didn't want to get like a sliver or anything. You should just put the twine on there anyways, unless you're gonna like sand the stick. But put a little bit of this on here. What's it called? Blaze orange paracord. In case you drop it in the woods, you can see it from like a mile away. Good to go. And then you gotta put a nail in here, which you gotta do this first. I messed up. I put the twine around first instead of the nail, and I built this all out of mind. Like, no one showed me how to do this. I just straight built this, which I'm pretty proud of myself because it's my first time building something like this, like big. Sorry if I sound weird. I haven't been feeling too well the past 2 weeks. Yeah, maybe 3 weeks. Still a little stuffed up, but I'm good. I feel way better. I'm not contagious anymore because I had strep throat. That's what I had. So now I'm not contagious anymore, so I'm good to go. But you put a nail in there, wrap the twine around it. First of all, you gotta get some yarn and wrap that around like the surface here where you like chiseled out, and then you put the stick in there, wrap the twine really tight, and then you put the paracord around it. Melt the ends too, because it'll make it better if you melt the ends. Wrap twine all the way up as far as you want for your comfortability. There you go. You got like a little hammer for like little things. If you really need a big hammer to like hammer like logs in the ground. Just take like a big old chunk of log, and then you're. That's how I've been doing like vein, because I'm trying to make uh like a log fort. So that's what I'm trying to figure. I'm trying to figure out how to do that. So yeah, that's how you build it pretty much. You got to shave the sticks and stuff. And I put a little texture with my file in the top one. There's like a little line texture in there. So that's how you build this. Make sure you like shave all the bark off, because you don't want like bark on your hammer, and like it'll, if you put bark on it, it'll just like fly everywhere. So I think we're gonna end the live here pretty soon, and we'll get new video up hopefully pretty darn soon here. By the way, you guys like my cowboy hat? Hopefully you do. I paid a lot. Hard-earned money from doing not logging. I mow lawn, so that's. But I love to log. Like, just build my own stuff. I can't make money from it, but I can easily just have a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. It's kind of relaxing for me. When you get into like those like hard times, like when you can't do something or it's hard to get like a log, that's how I was. I actually started out with just a hatchet. That was it. And all I started out was with a hatchet. I never even had a chainsaw. I started with my buddy, Jacob. Go check him out. Not Me 3 Official. Not Me 3. Not Me 3 Official. Not Me 3. So, anyways, I started out with him, and on my grandpa's property, we still have I think we've expanded the property. It's like a little chunk that I pretty much own. Not completely own, but I pretty much own the whole, like that. It's probably, I don't know, 40 yards, maybe. Probably about 40 yards. But I can measure it with the yard finder when I go up there next time. But I that's okay. Now what was I talking about? Oh yeah. So I started out with my buddy. All we had was a hatchet, and we only got one tree cut down to make a gate, which was like one of the first things that I have ever built with wood. And now I built the whole hammer. But that was one of the first things that I bought or built, not bought, built with wood. In one day, in like 6 hours, it took one tree to cut down, because we had to get stakes in the ground and then lay the whole tree across. Because we had to cut the tree down, chop a piece off, chop another piece off, put it in the ground, and then lay the log across to make the gate. And we've upgraded that gate like twice, I think. Maybe 3 times now. No, 3 times, I believe. But yeah. So then Jacob got a chainsaw. He's Not Me 3 Official. Not Me 3, sorry. He used to be Not Me 3 Official, but now he's Not Me 3. So well, his name's Jacob. He got a chainsaw then, and ever since then I wanted a chainsaw, but my parents said no, and that was up until last year. Yeah, around my birthday, I around like probably March, I asked for a chainsaw. And they said no. So I was kind of mad because I really, really, really wanted a chainsaw, but they wouldn't let me buy it off Amazon because it's just a mini little Japanese electric chainsaw because that's all we could afford back then. And that's probably all I could buy a chainsaw, but I don't need a chainsaw. The thing's like 6 inches and it works just fine. So that's my go-to chainsaw. It's battery powered. Yes, it sucks that it's battery powered because whenever the battery's dead, then you gotta go back to our cabin and um, charge it. That for both of our batteries. So, and then whenever that happens, we will just take like our clippers. We bought clippers. No, Jacob bought clippers first. And then I was like, you know what? I need some clippers too. So I bought some clippers, some Fiskars. Fiskars. I believe that's how you pronounce it. It's been a while since I've talked about logging and all this. But I bought some Fiskars little like clippers. They're like they were cheap. They're at Walmart, and I bought those, and we started working a lot more, and we started getting about the whole. We had like there was like a clearing there already, and I've been working in there since I was like 4 or 5, maybe even 3. I've been working in there with my grandpa for a while. There's a log that I'm never gonna get rid of. It's like all rotted. If you put like this much weight on it, it'll crack. Like you can hear it just go because it's so old. It's been sitting outside for about 8 years now. So, anyways, I bought those clippers and we were doing pretty good. And we made you know what? I think I'm gonna upload that. It's not a legit business. I don't think it is. No, it's not right now. Not that I know of. I still gotta talk to Jacob. Me, Jacob, got together and we like wanted to create a business called Top Sparta. If you've ever heard of the channel, it's not up anymore. YouTube terminated it because Jacob uploaded a video of him clipping some bushes, which is dumb because it's just bushes. Anyways, my channel might end up getting terminated, but his channel also got terminated, but he got it back. So I'm gonna have to talk to, because Jacob's the one that created my channel. If it wouldn't have been for him, I would have never been here right now, making this live. But so yeah, we got the whole place all cleared up, and sorry, then we got the whole place cleared up, and then we were cutting trees like mad, and then my brother decided he was gonna cut down. Oh, I need a drink of water. Okay, we're back. So my brother decided, well, he didn't cut it down. It was already there to begin with. He decided he wanted it like cut, because then he started working and like I think it was like midsummer-ish. He started wanting to like just cut down some trees and all that. Maybe got 2 viewers. He decided he wanted to cut down some trees and stuff, and Jacob took his chainsaw, and it was a big old pine tree that was like really, really thick and like heavy. So we were cutting it into smaller pieces. We didn't even get a single log out of that. It's still sitting there to this day. No. He made that into a bench with his buddy, Jacob's brother, Noah. His YouTube channel is HD123. Yeah, HD123. Go check him out. Go subscribe to him. Go subscribe to Not Me 3 too, and subscribe to this channel too. So, anyways, they now have a little area that I gave to them to clear out for all of them. So now we have like a whole area because it's technically my property. Me and Jacob, we've been working on this forever. So it's our property, pretty much, slash my grandpa's. But we have to share it. But they just wanted to start like cutting down some trees. Now they cannot cut down any trees. All the tools are over by us because if all the trees get cut down, then I can't be a logger anymore. And he needs to learn succession planning to do that. To not be able to cut down so many trees. So next time I'm gonna have to give him a little lesson on that. And then, sorry, I just super stuffed up. I'm not that bad today, but I'm gonna take some Flonase that I have and see if that helps. But we are going to. We were cutting down those trees. So, anyways, back to the pine tree thing. We were cutting through it. His chainsaw just stopped, and it was hot. Like the motor, it's not an engine. The motor, like the electric motor, it was like I'm pretty sure he fried the whole motor. So, anyways, he brought it home. His dad tried to fix it. They couldn't fix it. And check out his dad's channel too. Got Wood. He just does a bunch of like woodworking stuff. And go subscribe to him. Check out his 2 videos. Got a lot of channels in this video. Oh yeah, and I'm gonna shout out my cousin. He's on Zigazoo Kids too. He's the one Yabro Films brother. So his name is Chunky Bingo 89 on Zigazoo Kids. And then Yabro Films is his brother's name. So go check both of them out on Zigazoo Kids. And subscribe to them on Zigazoo Kids. Too many channels. But anyways, we didn't know what to do because I didn't have a chainsaw yet. And actually no, it was not in the middle of summer. It was like just before my birthday, I think. And his chainsaw broke. And then he brought it home to his dad, and they couldn't figure it out. So then, on my birthday, I got a chainsaw. So I texted Jacob, and he was happy because then we could use my chainsaw for that. The only bad part is I can't tighten the chain because the screwdriver, it's not a special screwdriver, but it's a screwdriver that is like thin enough to fit down, and it's super duper. I don't know why they had to make it so hard, but it's like it's in a weird spot. So you need that thin screwdriver to tighten the chain, and I lost the screwdriver somewhere in my grandpa's pool shed, our cabin at our land. So I was just like, crap. So now I can't tighten my chain. So now I need to find a screwdriver that works for it because the chain's getting dull. I need to take it off and get my spare chain on there and try to find something to sharpen that chain because that chain, it's not a regular old chainsaw chain. So yeah. So anyways, when I got my chainsaw, he was happy. And then he told me that he got mine is a Zikopami, I think is how you pronounce it. Yeah. His is a Peaktuk. Yeah. His Jacob's is a Peaktuk. So then when we because he has another Peaktuk. We're getting there. When I got mine, we started using mine, and then I built a trailer for my dad bought us a go-kart for Christmas. It's like a tiny Chinese, and it gets broke all the time, but it's super fun to rip around. And whenever I don't rip it around, we built a hitch and a trailer for it, me and my grandpa. And now we use that for logging and hauling all our stuff around. But I haven't been using it lately because it's full of a bunch of other junk and all sorts of other stuff. Well, not junk. Some of it's some good stuff, but I think it's stuff that my grandpa wants to get rid of. But anyways, we made that trailer, and that's how I lost the screwdriver. It fell out of my bag onto the ground somewhere. Onto the ground, either at in the cabin, in the pole shed. I don't really know. Either in the pole shed or on the trails. But we then we just kept on logging, and then I eventually remembered that, or found out that the screwdriver was missing, which sucked, but that's what happened. So then I just kept on logging. Now the chain's dull and it gets loose sometimes. But what's nice is whenever it gets loose, you take it off of the log, check the chain sometimes, and then if it's super duper loose, like to the point where it doesn't even want to cut anymore, hit the button and it'll kind of tighten itself back up. It's weird, but it's a Japanese chainsaw. What do you expect? It's cool because I lost the chainsaw or the chain. No, not the chain. The screwdriver, and now I can tighten it like that. But I need to get a screwdriver that fits. So, anyways, he talked to his dad. They bought Jacob. They bought a new a new what's it called? A chainsaw. A new chainsaw. I've been talking for a while now, so my head hurts. Well, it doesn't hurt. My head just is. I need a break, but we're gonna end here soon, so only got a little bit more left. They bought him a new chainsaw, and they got warranty on it. So if this one breaks, they're gonna send him a free one. If it's within the zone, I think it's like 2 years warranty or something like that. We got 4 people watching. But anyways, we nope, 3 now. But anyways, we then once he got that chainsaw, now we were like going like mad. And then we stopped for the summer, started mowing because he does mowing too, and I do mowing to make money. That's my biggest money maker out of like every single job that I've done. But so we had to mow, and it's hot in the summer. No one wants to be logging dead middle of summer when it's 190 degrees. 100 or 90 degrees, not 190. That's way too hot. If it's like 90 or 100 degrees, you don't want to be out there. Even like 80. Now 60s, 70s, mid 60s, I'd be fine with logging then. Because then it's like warm. But like others, like other degrees, like 80s, 90s, 100s, I can't be out there. Like that's hot for me. So then we stopped logging, and then once it cooled off, like September-ish, then we started logging, like going up again. So then he stopped using his chainsaw, and he gave his brother Noah HD0 his old chainsaw, so like he could try to figure it out. I think he might have gotten it working with his dad eventually. I don't know though. But then he got Jacob's old clippers, and Jacob got some new Fiskars clippers because we bought steel clippers. He bought steel clippers, and I thought they were pretty cool, but there's nothing special to him. He just paid a crap ton of money for it, and So he charged his brother if he wanted him, and his brother wanted him, but he never brought him the first day on the job of logging. So I don't know. But then we did a little bit of logging, more and more, with the same equipment, no new equipment, and now we're up to here. And now there's a log cabin being built on my chunk of property. And that's where we are. So that's my whole story of how I started logging. And then I can't remember way back when I first started like working on that area. I can only remember this past 2023 and up to now. By the way, the 23rd Friday was it was exactly a year since I started YouTube, and it was either Friday night that I hit 50 or yesterday that I hit 50, yesterday morning. It was either one. I don't quite remember. But that's how logging started for me. So like the sign, powered by Ford, built to last. Do you guys like Ford, Ram, or Chevy better? Let me know in the comments below, because I don't think anybody's gonna put it in the chat. There's only one guy watching now. Plus the chat, or plus the live ending pretty soon. So I'm gonna end the live here. I personally like Ram and Ford. Me personally, I just don't like Chevy. I'm not like anything too hard against them. It's just like I just don't know what it is. I just don't like Chevy. Like, sure, the ride's nice, but Ram looks good for one, and Ford, I like the looks and like the Super Duties, like the work trucks. But the Ram, my first truck, I really like to have a Ram like this. Okay, oh, that's right, I gotta screen share here. Okay. Yes, it should be screen sharing. Ram 2500 blue. Hold on. Yeah, so I'd like a metallic truck. Nope, that's not it. It's not the right one. I'd either like that, like the older version, or one like this, like 2021 or something like that. That's the color I'd love to have. That's a color I'd love to have. But we'll see. See what happens. Otherwise, I'm gonna get I want like a black truck, like a black Ram. But I really like the blue color. So I think that'll be the end for today. Right under, I think we're gonna hit just an hour. So see y'all later. We'll have a new live here coming up soon. Few new videos. Yeah, I think the channel is gonna really grow from here. So we gotta come up with like a ending. But peace out. Efforts out. You guys have a great day.